You are watching
A rich
and jazzy life. We are cruise enthusiasts. We are a family that just loves to cruise with our daughters who are 5 and 7. Last year, we went on 11 cruise ships, and this year, we hope to at least do 11 again, at least.
So we're going to discuss 5 of the cruise ships that we plan on sailing. There's much more than 5, but we are getting on at least 5. So this is our top 5 cruise ships for 2024. Stay tuned for the end because number 5 is probably not a cruise ship you're expecting.
Right, and in no particular order are any of these ships like our faves or whatever we want to go on the most.
We are super excited to sail every single one of them. First up, we have the Sun Princess. Coming in February 2024. The Sun Princess is going to be the very first of the Princess Sphere class. Brand new class for Princess, the biggest ever. It's going to start off with at least 4,300 passengers. It's huge for Princess. It's starting off in Italy. It's going to do some Spain and Greece before it makes its way over here. It's going to be a minute. It's going to be out there for a minute.
Before you can start doing Caribbean sailings and things like that. So it'll be a while. So if you want to get on this, you need to go and fly over to Europe, darling, to check it out. So let's talk about some of this. So they have 2,157 total staterooms, including 50 suites and 100 connecting staterooms. This is a 21-deck Sun Princess. It features outdoor balcony space, and all balcony accommodations features an in-room sofa. Lines Piazza spans 3 stories, okay? It's an iconic architectural feature offering guests an outward-looking suspended space with comfortable seating and areas to enjoy the ocean views in every direction. It has an impressive LED screen. It's also showcased in the center of the piazza that can be moved and configured to deliver live entertainment programming. Adjacent to the Piazza atrium will be a new coffee shop, Coffee Currents, Bellini's Cocktails Bar, along with Princess favorites like the Crooner's Bar. And they say that the Princess Cruise Line, I haven't tried it yet. You know, I'm a pizza connoisseur. They have the best pizza at sea, and it's called Alfredo's Pizzeria. So the way that it's set up is very elegant. You can sit down, as you guys can see right here, and you can watch the crew make the pizza.
They're saying this is the best pizza at sea. As of right now, in our opinion, we are holding MSC as number 1. We're actually holding Disney Palo as number 2. So Princess, we have not had, but they're saying it's number 1.
Right. So this is also the amazing area, the Sun Princess Arena. The Sun Princess Arena, as you guys can see, which is me being a theater arts teacher.
I have nothing to say about this. Go ahead.
It's one of my personal favorite styles of a theater. It's called a theater in a round. For those of you who don't know what a theater in a round is, as you can see, the stage is placed directly in the center of all of the seats. So whatever type of performance is going on, there is not one bad seat in the house because they play to all directions. It's great for the actors, great for the performers, great for the dancers, or any type of acrobat performance that's going on to know. Because when you're acting, you usually have to face forward. You know, this way you know how to play to all different sides of the audience. It's a fun, immersive way to get the audience involved in the shows as well. Not many Broadway theaters, except for New York's Roundabout Theater, does round theater and around performances. So this is definitely something classy, darling. I really love this. I can't wait to go and experience this in person, to go see a show like this. I wonder what type of performances they will be putting on there, because it is really, really, really nice.
Is that New York City in the background?
That is NYC. Now, Sun Princess Casino is also having one of their largest casino at sea. Not the largest of every cruise line, but of Princess's cruises, their largest. They have 200 slot machines coming, a lot of table games. That's a lot of over 200 slot machines. This picture is a casino. This looks like a casino that is like a land-based casino, something that you would see in Las Vegas somewhere, or Atlantic City.
And these chairs are where you can't really walk past.
Yeah, you gotta like squeeze through. Excuse me. It looks like it's nice and spacious, and something that is a ship that is more of an elegant, premium type of ship. you wouldn't expect them to have put more emphasis on the casinos, because those type of ships, they usually make the casinos smaller instead of making them larger. So they said, no, 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 we want your coins. We want you to play. We want you to entertain yourself. We want you to win. The other standout structure on board Sun Princess is the dome. It's inspired by terraces of Santorini. It is a multi-level covered deck, and it is the first of its kind. It has a true glass enclosed dome. As you guys can see right here, this is what our background is. This is where we're sitting right now. We're in the dome on the Sun Princess.
Are you feeling Greece?
I'm feeling Greece.
You feeling Santorini?
I'm feeling Santorini.
Day party.
I mean, I've never been to Greece, but one day I'll get there, and but maybe I'll get there quicker by going on this ship.
Yeah.
You know, and I could just feel like I'm there hitting a day party. Oh, I could see myself in a nice white bathing suit with a nice sarong, cocktail in hand, big white sunglasses, maybe a nice beach hat, my straw bag, some nice little wedges, walking over, grabbing a cocktail, and just laying out right there on that day bed.
On the right side.
So
you know where else I see it? I see us in this area sailing into Santorini.
Yo.
Because this ship is going to Greece.
It is going to Greece.
Of course.
Oh, yes. Come on. During the day, the dome features an indoor-outdoor pool with a unique water feature and a comfortable and relaxed space. At night, the pool becomes the stage, darling.
That's fire.
They're not just using it just for a daytime, go swim and all that stuff like that. Okay?
And not just for the silent party. They use the solarium for.
Right. They are actually doing performances back there, and the dome completely transformed into an entertainment venue with a South Beach vibe, a state-of-the-art lighting effects, and the ability to deliver stunning aerial performances. So this is where all the aerial.
Whoa.
Where is that? Where are they coming from?
From the roof?
From right. So that looks absolutely amazing.
This here is the main dining room. One of the dining rooms
that
here.
That is something I forgot to mention. Go
3
ahead.
stories. It is open. I mean, wide open. Look at the views here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, you know, dining rooms are a little bit closed in. So if you can get a seat with this type of view, that would be great. Imagine sunset in Santorini.
Right. Absolutely beautiful. 3-story dining room. So that is accommodating a lot of people at the same time, but it's nice and spacious, and it's they really put an emphasis on
Look
that
at the
dining room.
Italian restaurant.
Okay, they have really nice bars, but I love a bar that has seating like this.
Yeah. Also because we cruise with our kids a lot, so you have to remember that a lot of things we look at from a perspective of cruising as a family with young children, and an area that has the seats, a bar that has seats like that, usually you can have your kids come and sit. They can sit there and entertain themselves. They can, they have each other, so it's always good. Even if they had an iPad, they had some little activities, coloring something, you can order them a mocktail, you order yourself your cocktail, you can sit and lounge. So that's always nice. Whereas some bars that don't have that seating, kids are just not allowed. So sometimes it's good for families to have a situation like that, because as an adult, you want to be able to watch your kids and have a cocktail at the same time. Get the best of both worlds.
All right.
So there's another ship coming out next year in 2024.
Yes. It's Disney Treasure.
Ship number 2 is the Disney Treasure.
That is what you are. Come on, Disney. You're my golden star. They need to make that like, they need to get Bruno Mars to make a Disney right to sing. Yes, to buy the rights for that song.
So Disney? The Disney Treasure is coming out. It's the second Disney Triton class. From what we just showed you, that lobby is straight up Agrabah. It takes you straight into Aladdin. This is cool because a lot of cruise ships are going to these very light
and bright
colors, and Disney is swinging the other way.
Yes.
And coming through with taking you into Agrabah. This is so cool looking. Yeah.
The atrium of the Treasure is noticeably richer in color and opulence than its other cruise lines. Okay. Deep sapphire blues, emerald greens, and shiny golds are reminiscent of priceless jewels that can be found in the Cave of Wonders or buried treasure chests. So it's supposed to give you
like
a treasure, right?
Oh,
Treasure
that's
chest.
why it's dark.
That's
Oh,
why.
the treasure.
Exactly. The treasure is supposed to look like you're inside of a treasure chest, y'all. Y'all see the gold? It's the golds and the sapphires and the greens for me. So the Disney treasure will have a capacity to host around 4,000 guests with 1,254 staterooms. These lucky people will be free to explore 15 sprawling decks fitted with the luxurious Disney Cruise Line amenities that the travelers have enjoyed since the Disney Magic first set sail over 20 years ago. The Disney Treasure shows a lantern-like sculpture glowing in the center of the extravagant room, an example of Asian and African artistic influences
Really
that
dope.
Josh DeMario cited as partial inspiration for the ship. So basically, it's giving Dubai.
Woo. Dubai vibes.
It's giving Egypt. It's
Egypt.
giving all of that.
I see it.
Disney Treasure is a treasure. And I can't wait to try it out one day. The green, so we don't know when it's coming out. You know, Disney loves to give us the pop of magic and just come out of nowhere like, bam, here we coming. But we know they're coming in 2024. And in fact, they will have 2 ships on the water by 2025. So 2024, Treasure will be here. As soon as I know, you will know. We don't even know what the home port it will be yet.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we don't even know.
They'll probably put it in Port Canaveral so it can be close to Disney World, is what we would guess. It's completely a guess.
Yeah, maybe they'll take the Wish and move the Wish somewhere.
Or maybe they'll move the Fantasy.
They'll probably move the
Again, it's a complete guess. We don't know. We have no insider information.
Okay, guys, you already know.
You can't talk about 2024 new cruise ships without talking about the giant elephant in the room. It is the newest, largest, biggest, baddest cruise ship on the planet. They come in at everyone's neck.
Y'all, this is the biggest cruise ship in the entire world. Look at that. The big infinity pool in the middle of the ship. Look at that.
It's hanging.
Yes, it's like hanging.
Suspended
above the new area, which I'll talk about in a second. But my goodness, they have ice skating. I mean, it's on all of their Oasis, the ice skating rink, but it's just going to be even better. Look at this, the Crown's Edge. You can literally walk on the edge of the world.
Look at where that is.
I'm not doing that.
Off the side of the ship. Who's doing that? Because it won't.
I can't even do the one that's on like Carnival without like having a panic attack.
The largest pool.
Look at the man
at sea. Do you see the amount of water slides and the size of this?
Do you see that, guys?
This is crazy.
They have an entire area. It has the largest water park at sea. They have their first free fall. It's the first free fall slide at sea. They even have the slides with 4 people. 4 people can sit in the floaty device and go. 4 people. That's like you're going to a theme park on land. This is going to be on a cruise ship. So let's talk about how many people this ship holds. It holds up to 7,600 people on 1 week's sailing. If you include the crew, that's 10,000. Just about 10,000 people.
Wow.
There's some people that live in towns that don't even have 10,000 people in their town. If you can't find something to do on this ship, something must be wrong with you. So it measures right around 1,200 feet long. To accommodate everyone sailing on the Icon of the Seas, Royal Caribbean revealed that its brand new ship will have 2,805 cabins on board. While the Wonder of the Seas will be smaller than the new vessel, she will actually have more cabins with 2,867 staterooms and suites on board. The Icon of the Sea is heading to Miami, Florida in January 2024. Okay, Royal Caribbean announced that the brand new ship will be home ported in Miami for at least through April 2025. Okay, the cruise line has yet to announce where the Icon of Seas will head after April 2025. So guys, you have plenty of time to get on there. So let's talk about the neighborhoods, because if you guys never sailed Royal Caribbean's these Oasis class ships, they are broken into multiple neighborhoods. So one of their brand new neighborhoods that they are bringing to the table is called Surfside. Surfside is the major focus. It's all about the family experience. This is what the entire ship is about. As you guys can see, this is taking place on the boardwalk on the Oasis class ships. There's going to be a slide that the kids can slide directly from deck 8 to Surfside, and there's, of course, it's going to be stairs. And the entrance makes access both to Adventure Ocean and the Teen Club very convenient.
This is such a great replacement for the boardwalk.
So the Surfside is a neighborhood, but they still have a carousel.
Yeah.
They still have a carousel.
Well, they wanted to keep that because it's one of the favorites.
Right. So while babies and kids can enjoy Surfside splash pads, adults can grab a drink at new theme bar. They're also having Mommy and Me cocktails.
Oh, there is the bar on the left side there.
Yeah. We were just talking about how you as a parent, you want to have your cocktail, because I know I like to have a cocktail when I'm on vacation and I'm watching playing. Yeah. I can just see Rain and Royce having a blast and me sitting right here in one of these seats or at the bar grabbing my drink. They have Mommy and Me mocktails and cocktails, so they have some cute little pairings there.
Okay.
The kids who are using this splash away bay, they must be fully potty trained. A lot of people ask that. I see that on a lot of cruise lines.
Popular question.
It's a very popular question. Your child must, because we've been sailing with our girls since they were 8 months, and your child cannot just go in this area and walk around with even a swim diaper. They're not allowed to have a swim diaper on. They must be fully potty trained. But what Royal Caribbean is doing for those kids that are not fully potty trained is they are having something called Baby Bay. It's another spot for kids to splash and play.
Wow.
It's open to children that are still in diapers. I absolutely love that.
Oh,
yes.
That's rare for cruise lines.
Very rare for cruise lines, because I always felt bad for, like, when Rain and Royce was babies. I'm like, dang, I can't even take my child to go play in the water.
And we understand the reason behind it,
I completely understand.
We definitely get that. But what you need to understand from a parent perspective is you have a child that's young that wants to do all these things. They're not potty trained. It's not necessarily their fault they're not potty trained. And then you're walking around a cruise ship where you're basically teasing them. You can't get in that pool. You can't get in that pool. You can't do this. You can't do that. So for them to introduce that for kids is pretty amazing.
Adults can also enjoy the new Water's Edge Infinity Pool while kids splash the day away at the Splash Away Bay and Baby Bay. Okay, they're going to have dunk buckets, water cannons, everything. And above them, they have cabins. They have these new cabins that are like Surfside balcony cabins, Surfside infinity cabins, all for family. This is supposed to be the ultimate family vacation. Do you see the name of the bar? Swim and Tonic. Loving it. Okay, this is called the Hideaway. The Hideaway is not necessarily for adults only. Kids can go in that area, but it's supposed to give you an immersive experience of you guys at a beach club. Yeah. Okay, and you enjoying that as well. What else should I talk about? There's just so much I could spend
I know what else we could talk about. We could talk about that new room they got. Look at this.
The ultimate family townhouse suite. Do you guys see this room? You can go online to see how much the price starts at. I tell you right now, it ain't cheap. It is more than most people's yearly salary, okay, for a 1 week stay. It has a slide in it, okay? 3 levels. The cheapest I've seen this cabin go for was $60-something thousand, okay? It has a private patio, just amazing.
Watch this all day.
Comes with a genie. This comes with the creme de la creme. You are number one. You are the best person, the best people on the ship, okay? You are going to get a real amazing experience.
Three-story home?
It's a house.
Crazy.
It's a house. So if you want me to book you in that cabin, please feel free to email me at richandjazzy@gmail.com.
Please do. You'll go right to the front of the line.
Okay. It has a popcorn machine. Okay.
This is crazy.
Okay. And it has karaoke
and you have, of course, the immediate access to the whole family area.
Exactly. Exactly. Look at the balcony. It's just wrap around the entire room.
Crazy. And it's the aft view. Oh man.
Okay.
Even the views from the balcony is crazy.
Yes.
This is literally perfect day at Coco Cay on the ship.
Yes.
And it's crazy because they're planning for every sailing of this ship to go to Coco Cay.
So restaurants like Chops, Izumi, Park Cafe, and Central Park, all of those will be restaurants inside.
It looks like they've accomplished the ultimate family ship. That just looks like they pulled out every stop possible.
Right.
I can't wait to experience it.
Something new that Royal Caribbean also is going to be bringing to this ship is called the Aquadome. The Aquadome will be featuring it's going to be the largest waterfall at sea. It is 55-foot indoor waterfall. They will be doing all of the entertainment, the aqua theater shows inside of the Aquadome. Those are those shows where the divers are just jumping out of the sky. Look how amazing.
The next ship on our list, which is number 4, is the Utopia of the Seas.
This is the 6th Oasis class ship. The sister ships are the Allure, the Harmony, the Oasis. The Oasis is the first ship in the Oasis class, obviously. The Symphony and the Wonder of the Seas. They got a sister coming, okay? They got a sister and her name is Utopia. And she is coming in June of 2024. I believe that this may be the last ship in the Oasis class ships. So it obviously is going to be bringing you creme de la creme Oasis experience. It holds up to 6,788 passengers, okay? They have not announced where this cruise will be leaving out of. So if you guys know about Oasis class ships, you can expect for there to be all of the Oasis things like Central Park, the boardwalk. You can also expect for there to be the ice skating rink, the aqua theater aft of the ship.
I like how Wonder included the dryscape for the younger kids, so the little kids don't always have to get wet in order to play and slide. The zip line is kind of short, in my opinion. The flow rider is very cool to have on there. The mason jar was a good addition. While it wasn't my favorite restaurant in the world, I think it was a good addition that was needed for cruise lines.
Yeah, to switch it up.
So they are bringing a mason jar also to the Utopia. So that is our ship number 4. Now, guys, this list is not in any particular order. We tried to lead with the ships that we had the most information on and the ships that were more unknown, new first in class and that kind of thing. So it's not to say that number 2, number 3, number 1, number 5 is the best. We plan on sailing all 5 of these ships. Even if not next year, we plan on sailing all 5 of these ships. With that said, that's number 4. Royal Caribbean is coming for everyone. They are taking over with not only the biggest class, then they have a new bigger one. They're also in Nassau. Besides Coco Cay, Royal Caribbean has a new private beach area, a private part of the island in Nassau. Not all, but many of their cruises go to. That's going to be really, really dope to see. It's going to be on Paradise Island, like that strip where the lighthouse is. If you've ever seen it when you're pulling into Nassau, Royal Caribbean, I think it's slotted like 17 acres of land, and they're going to do a mini perfect day, a beach club situation over there. That's going to be great. So Royal Caribbean is really, really coming hard in the paint. Ship number 5 is technically not a new build. It was recently announced that Carnival Cruise Line has acquired another ship from Costa Cruises. So it'll be the 3rd Italian ship that they're bringing over. And this one is going to come out in April of 2024. It is
the Carnival Firenze. I hope I pronounced that right.
This is extremely Italian. We're really looking forward to this Italian line because it's so different.
This is so basically the sister ship to where our group cruise is going to be on the Carnival Venezia, but it was called the Costa Venezia. So picture this as a Carnival ship, okay? So they are changing the name from Costa to Carnival Venezia. That's coming out in April of 2024. It's coming out from Long Beach, California.
What's the name of the ship again?
Firenze.
I can't wait till they actually carnivalize it. Now, this is not the final product because some things are going to turn over to Carnival, Carnival style. So it's Carnival Italian style. So we need to see what that's going to look like. But
it's still giving me, like, now that it's going through, I can picture of this being Carnival. Like, it still has somewhat of the same look to it. I've been on plenty of Carnival ships enough.
So this is basically a Vista class. So if you are familiar with Carnival ships, then it is going to be a sister ship similar to the Carnival Vista, the Horizon, and the Panorama. The Venezia, which we have a group cruise in July, is also it's a sister ship to this. So there should be a lot of similarities. But just so you guys know, this is a West Coast option that you're gonna get. So my people on the West Coast, this is an option for you to do without having to fly to New York to get on the Venezia.
Exactly. This ship holds up to 5,078 passengers. It's a nice size ship. And yes, Natalie, it is not new. It is new to us. Okay, it is basically, so if you've been over to Europe and if you've taken the ship, you could have taken the ship before.
It was only built in 2021.
So it is a fairly
it's pretty
brand new ship.
Yeah, it's a pretty new ship, really.
Yes.
All right, guys. So that is 5 of the cruise ships that we really hope to sail in 2024. They each offer something very unique from each other. So we're looking forward to sailing all of them because they'll all give you a different experience for a different time and a different type of sailing. So we're looking forward to all 5 of them. Comment below which one you want to sail on the most.
And why. Tell us why you want to sail it. And tell us what time of year you go on it too.
And if we're missing one, do you have a favorite cruise line that we missed in this video?
That you know is coming out in 2024. 2024 only now. Comment below. And until the next video, guys, continue to live
a rich
and jazzy life. Bye, guys.